What is the biggest question you have? The meaning of life? The meaning of your life? In an era of instant access to information, how are we supposed to find wisdom? Theological education is the place to take your biggest questions, so that they can grow even bigger. Are you ready to ask bigger questions? Theological Education in Ontario. Ask bigger questions.
I think theological education just generally teaches people how to think. My name is Mary Conliffe, and I'm the Diocesan Executive Assistant in the Diocese of Toronto. So I grew up very churched, eventually went to Trinity College at the University of Toronto for my undergraduate degree. I studied religious studies in English for my BA. And over the course of my studies, I found myself becoming increasingly attracted to learning more about my faith. I was taking courses on Christianity from a very academic perspective, which was helpful and informative, but it wasn't feeding me. And I wanted to do more studies in Christian theology, history, pastoral care, and wanted to do that from a faith-based perspective, from professors who believed what I believed, with a community who believed what I believed. And so I was very attracted to doing graduate studies in divinity.
My name is Sean Davidson. I'm a pastor of discipleship at St. Paul's Bloor Street in downtown Toronto. One of the things that I've been really having lots of fun with these days is realizing that the theological study from the very beginning was not sort of this arid, dry thing that caused you to contemplate these otherworldly realities that were so distant from where we all live. I think one of the amazing things is that theological study itself is meant to be a transformative thing, something that transforms us. The very activity of theology is meant to transform us.
I really was fascinated by the authorship of those books of the New Testament in trying to get to know Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, or Q, or all of those people, and their agenda, their mission, their understanding of this person, of Jesus Christ, and the story of our church, and this mission of God to the world. It was fascinating. It is fascinating. It continues to be fascinating.
My name is Sue McLeod, and I'm the Program Consultant for Children, Youth and Families in the Diocese of Niagara. One of the reasons I would encourage people to seek some theological conversation, training, education is to be able to challenge what it is that we've learnt, to broaden our experience of who we are, and to equip ourselves to ask questions where maybe we don't feel empowered to do because of a fear of coming across as stupid or ignorant or something that we feel that we should know.
I think being in theological education left me with more questions than answers. The main thing that I learned at the end of my degree was how little I knew. Dig in, just dig in. Something I think I say consistently to every person who comes through my door is enjoy. Enjoy your theological education. You will not get another opportunity like this unless you become a religious, to live in community with your faith group, to have the opportunity to work and worship and study and converse, even at 10 o'clock at night in the corridor, about God and your faith and the amazing things that are happening in the church today. And it's such a privilege. I think back on my 3 years in theological education as this privileged time that I would not give up for anything. It was an amazing thing to do, an amazing way to spend 3 years of my life. And I just tell people who are embarking on that or in the middle of it to appreciate it. I get it's hard work, it's a rigorous academic program, and it takes a lot of energy, but it's such a privilege. You will meet people who will be the most formative people in your life, that, you know, the future godparents to your children, potentially. It's amazing. It's an amazing, privileged time. And I can't endorse it enough. I hope people who are engaging in theological education appreciate what a wonderful experience it can be.